Hello，我们今天 so today we're going to talk about the sound that I gave you previously. All right, so we're gonna go through it section by section first. All right, we will go through section A first. So section A is 1, 2, okay, and remember that's gonna be open hi-hat for the whole section A. All right, so just. So it's just gonna be 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and okay. And after that we going to the first ending and it's basically the same. So it's just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. And second time around we're gonna skip the first ending, all right? And we're gonna have a few about 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right? 1 and 2 and 4 and 2 and 4 and all right? So play the feels more accurate, okay? 4 and and yeah, so that's basically the things that we need to know, be aware of in section A. And moving on to section B, all right? So section B, look at the cross. It's in the middle of the line. So which symbol that we're going to play? So it's gonna be, yes, it's gonna be right symbol, all right? So section B, we're going to play on the right symbol. Yeah, so it's 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and yeah. So 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and yeah. So that's what we need to know in section B, alright? So 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and yeah. So it's 1 bar once, twice, and we're going to the last line, okay? So 1 and 2. Last line of section B, remember there's a switch from your right symbol to your open hi-hat, right? So it's gonna be 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 and then, okay? That's the last line of section B. So it's 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and then. That's it, okay? Remember, there's a switch of symbols, all right? So first two lines is gonna be right, and the last line is we're gonna switch back to hi-hat, okay? Open hi-hat. And when it comes to C, the cross is on the line itself. So coming on the line, that means we're gonna play hi-hat. So 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and alright? So 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and that's basically the same. And just be aware of the last line of the first page, alright? So it's gonna be 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and then, okay? The last part is a little bit tricky, so it will be 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and then. And 4 and then will be 4 and then, okay? I hope your left hand goes up to the hi-hat, okay? 4 and now, alright? So 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4 and now. That's basically just the first page, alright? So be aware of the switch of different symbols. Section A will be open hi-hat and with repeats and first ending and second ending with a semiquaver ending, okay? And section B, we're gonna switch hi-hat from the right symbol, alright? And different patterns. And section C, we're going back to hi-hat, alright? And same rhythms keep throwing out. And remember, there's an open hi-hat at the end of each line. And we're gonna have a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and at the last line, all right? And moving on, we're going to the second page, which is a more challenging page, all right? So we're gonna go through it line by line first, all right? So first line, it's a little bit tricky, it's all the way at the back, all right? So I will start with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and all right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and got it? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 E. All right? Make it fluent. 3 E and 4 E and 3 E and 4 E and all right? And section D. Section D would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and with that we're going to continue with the first ending. And we're gonna return back to D again, and second time around we're gonna skip the first ending and go into the second one. Alright? 2 and 3 and 4 and alright? And the most challenging part where we're gonna have section E, alright? So we're gonna break it down into there's total 4 bars in section E, alright? We're gonna break it down to bars, alright? So we're gonna talk about the first bar first. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Okay, a little bit tricky. You need to speed yourself up. Okay, 1 E and, which is syncopation of crash and bass drum. 1 E and 2 E and okay, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and alright. So at this point of time, I just want you to play it fluent. Okay, we can leave metronome out first, and when we are good at it, then we're gonna add metronome later onwards. All right. So we're gonna play the first bar again. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and all right. And the second bar would be a little bit tricky. Okay. 1 E and same thing, 2 E and same thing, 1, 3 E and it's all the same. Just except the last beat. Okay, so that's 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and okay, right, that's a demi semiquaver. Okay, so we have it. How many lines above of it? We got 3 lines above, right? So 2 lines, that is semiquaver, and 3 lines is gonna be demi-semiquaver, okay? So what is called a 32th note, right? So we're gonna play 8 beat, okay? 8 beat in 1 quadrant, all right? So right, slow motion, right, left, right, left, okay? Right, left, right, left. So 1, 2 and the third bar will be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and yeah. So the fourth bar will be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's the fourth bar. Okay, so 1 and 2. So that's basically how the whole section E works, all right? So link them together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, and we give a rest. Section F. 4 bar rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going back to open hi-hat, right? 1, 2, and 4, a little bit tricky on the second line, right? Second line, the second bar, which is 36 bar. So 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and right? So slow motion. 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and yeah. So 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and all right. So 37, 1 and 2 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and alright. So 1 and 2 and 3 and yeah. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and yeah, good. And afterwards, we're gonna do the 41. Okay, so it's gonna be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and so 1 E and 1 E and 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and low low. Okay. It's gonna be snare drum this time. Alright, so it's gonna be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 1 E and 2 1 E and 2 and we're moving on to section G, alright? So we're gonna break it down for the last line of F, okay? So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay? It's gradually become louder, okay? Okay? And the next one, 1 and 2 and 3 and roll, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and roll, 1 and 2 and okay? So 1 E and 2 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 E and roll. Yeah, that's the last line of section F, alright? And section G, okay? 1 and the same open hi-hat. So just keep the rhythm throughout, and this lesson, so just recap a little bit, alright? So that basically all the information that I want to give you from this lesson, and just to practice the doubles, keep going, okay? Right. With the speed, with metronome, and I will check you first on this next week, alright? And remember to practice section E. You can start very slow first, but I want you to play accurate, okay? Play what's on the score, and if you can count out, I think it would help you in playing out those different difficult parts, okay? So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and, that's right, all right? And yeah, just I think overall majority difficult part will appear on the second page instead of the first page, right? So spend more time on the second page, slowly do it, and try to play all of them first and get the hang of it, and make sure you play them accurate, and then perhaps add a metronome or that's what we're gonna do afterwards, alright? Alright, so next week I'm just gonna check from the start to the end of the second page, and we'll try with no metronome first, but I want you to keep it fluent, okay? So all the way from the top to the end with no pause and no mistake, and then we will add a metronome, okay? So that's the homework for this week. Just reinforce your your songs, all right? So first page and second page. Yeah, that will be the lesson for today. And guys, see you next week. Bye bye.